Welcome back. Zoom fatigue. It is a real thing. And a couple months ago into our quarantine world, many people, they're feeling it. So how can you jumpstart your working from home routine? Tech consultant Shelly Palmer joins us now from Vermont with some tips. Shelly, good morning. Now I can talk to you all about regular fatigue, but Zoom fatigue, you got to explain this one to me.
Does anybody just want to have a conference call? I'm not sure, honestly, that I can pretend to be paying attention to you while I'm trying to multitask for one more second. Can I just turn the camera off? No, everybody is so getting crazy because you have to look in the camera the whole time. Old-fashioned conference calls, you could walk around. In a meeting, even in an in-person meeting, you don't stare at the person the entire time. And so people are getting a little tired. They're sitting on the computer, 6, 7 hours at a time, staring directly into a camera. So people are getting crazy because video is such a high focus activity. You stare at a camera all day long, but at least you get to get up and walk around and there's a commercial break. But imagine if you had to do that show without even one commercial break and just had to look in the camera the whole time. At a certain point, it gets a little tiring, Bianca. So that's what Zoom fatigue is, and I think a lot of people are feeling it. Also, there's no place to hide, so there's some new etiquette for working from home, and because your boss knows when you're logged in and when you're not logged in, and every single keystroke, if the company owns your computer, they're constantly monitoring, so you really have to be working. So there's a couple things you should do. One, of course, is to learn to ask, hey, I'm going to just go on mute for a minute. And especially when the dog is barking and the kids are screaming, because a lot of people have that. If you're not speaking, you should just mute your video call.
Yeah, you don't want them hearing that side chatter, right?
Well, and also when you're not speaking, you really want to be able to do that. Also, I think it's important. A lot of people are showing up late for Zoom meetings. It's pretty obvious you're not paying attention in class if you show up late for a computer meeting when you're working from home. So showing up on time is kind of important. Last thing I got to say is you can do this on Zoom. Not a good idea. You can do this on Zoom. Frame your shot and look in the camera. That is a good idea. You should wear something that is not your best dressed T-shirt because it's still a business meeting. And last, and definitely not least, you gotta have some light. Have you seen anybody on Zoom recently where the window's behind them and all you see is a silhouette?
Completely backlit.
Not really their face?
Yeah, doesn't look good.
All you need to do is sit in front of the window with your face to the window and put the computer facing you, and nature will do the lighting and everything will be perfect. And if you just do that, show up on time, light it up, frame your shot, it's going to, and learn to mute.
Yep.
Life's going to be good.
All right, Shelly. I know you can't be using that excuse. Hey, I'm sorry. There was some traffic leaving my bed to the living room, getting late on this Zoom call. So got to make sure you get show to Zoom time on time.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Shelly. Thank you so much.